You know, one of the most fascinating things about the human body is that it never truly rests, even while you sleep. Every single night, while you're lying still, your body is working tirelessly, repairing, rebuilding, regenerating. The question is, are you giving it what it needs to do that work properly? Many men wake up feeling weak, tired, and sore. They blame aging, stress, or lack of exercise, but in truth, it's often a lack of key nutrients that help your body recover and build muscle while you rest. Imagine waking up stronger, not weaker each morning. Imagine feeling your energy come back, your joints less stiff, your muscles firmer and more responsive. That's entirely possible when you support your body's natural nighttime rebuilding process. After the age of 50, men experience a natural slowdown in muscle repair. It's not that your body stops working, it's that it becomes less efficient. The hormones that help with repair decline. Your digestion may not absorb nutrients as well, and sometimes the foods you eat simply aren't giving your body what it needs at night. That's why some men, no matter how much protein they eat or how carefully they exercise, still feel like they're losing strength. Let me tell you this. Your body was designed to heal. It was built to renew itself. You just have to provide the raw materials. And two specific vitamins, which I'll talk about shortly, play a remarkable role in helping you build muscle while you sleep. But before we get there, it's important to understand what's really happening inside your body each night. When you close your eyes, your body goes into recovery mode. The brain releases growth and repair signals. Your cells begin to rebuild damaged tissues. Old, tired cells are replaced. However, if you're missing certain vitamins and minerals, that rebuilding process slows down dramatically. Think of it like trying to repair a house without the right tools. You might have the workers, but without the materials, the job can't be done. Now, the challenge for most men after 50 is that digestion slows down. The stomach produces less acid, which means protein and nutrients aren't broken down as efficiently. Combine that with stress, poor sleep, or late night meals, and you've got a recipe for muscle loss and fatigue. But here's the encouraging truth. You can reverse this trend. You can feed your muscles even while you sleep. The body's nighttime growth cycle depends on two major things: nutrient availability and hormonal balance. Well, I'm not talking about synthetic hormones or supplements. I am talking about giving your body the natural nutrients it needs to activate its own repair systems. You see, your body is far more intelligent than most people realize. If you give it the right signal and the right fuel, it knows exactly what to do. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is eating heavy dinners and expecting their body to rebuild efficiently. A large meal before bed forces your digestive system to keep working all night, which robs energy from your repair processes. Instead, what your body needs is light, nutrient-dense support. And that's where these two powerful vitamins come in. Both simple, both natural, and both essential for building and maintaining muscle, particularly after 50. Before we name them, I want you to understand this principle clearly. You don't build muscle in the gym, you build muscle in your sleep. Exercise only triggers the repair signal. The real growth happens when you rest. So, if your sleep is poor or your body is lacking nutrients, all your effort during the day may go to waste. In the next part, we'll talk about exactly which vitamins activate that nighttime repair system, and how timing, food combinations, and lifestyle can supercharge their effect. Because if you learn to work with your body's natural rhythm instead of against it, you'll be amazed at how quickly your strength, energy, and vitality can return. Now, let's talk about the first vitamin, one that's often overlooked, yet absolutely vital for muscle repair, restful sleep, and strength after 50. This nutrient works silently at night, deep in your muscle fibers, helping them rebuild, grow, and recover from the stresses of the day. That vitamin is vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. Many people think of vitamin D as only being good for bones, but its role goes far beyond that. Vitamin D is actually a hormone, like nutrient. It helps your body absorb calcium, yes, but it also plays a key role in muscle strength and recovery. Every single muscle cell in your body has a receptor for vitamin D. It's like a lock that only this vitamin can open. Without it, your muscles can't repair efficiently, no matter how much protein or exercise you get. Now, here's something fascinating. Most people over 50 are deficient in vitamin D, especially men. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight to active vitamin D, and we also tend to spend less time outdoors. The result? Weak muscles, slower recovery, and even disrupted sleep cycles. You see, vitamin D also influences the production of melatonin, your sleep hormone. So, when you're low on vitamin D, you may not only lose muscle but also struggle with restless or shallow sleep. The exact time when muscle building should be happening. When you sleep deeply, your body releases growth and repair hormones, but that only happens efficiently when your vitamin D levels are balanced. That's why I often say, you can't build strength in the dark if your body doesn't have sunshine stored inside. Now, you might be thinking, can I just take a vitamin D pill and be done with it? Well, not quite. The form, timing, and absorption all matter. The best natural way to build up vitamin D is through moderate sunlight exposure, about 15 to 30 minutes a day on your arms, legs, or face, depending on your skin tone and where you live. Early morning sunlight is gentle and effective, but if that's not possible, a high-quality vitamin D3 supplement can help. And here's an important tip: vitamin D is fat-soluble, which means it needs healthy fats for absorption. So never take it on an empty stomach or with water alone. Pair it with foods like avocado, olive oil, or nut. Taking your vitamin D earlier in the day, perhaps with breakfast or lunch, helps your body align with its natural circadian rhythm. That way, your vitamin D can help regulate your sleep cycle and ensure that by night, your body is ready to enter its repair phase. Now, some men notice that when their vitamin D levels rise, their energy improves, their joints ache less, and they wake up feeling more refreshed. That's not a coincidence. When your body has enough vitamin D, calcium moves efficiently into muscles and bones, improving both strength and endurance. There's also a quiet mental shift that happens, because vitamin D supports your nervous system, helping reduce stress and improving mood. And when you're relaxed, your muscles can rebuild more efficiently at night. Remember, stress hormones like cortisol actually block muscle growth. So by restoring vitamin D balance, you're also lowering stress internally, helping your body switch into a healing mode every night. It's simple, natural, and profoundly effective. Sunlight by day, restful growth by night. Now that we've covered vitamin D, we can move to the second nutrient, which works hand in hand with it. A vitamin that helps your body use that vitamin D properly, ensures calcium gets into your muscles where it belongs, and boosts the nightly repair process even further. This second vitamin is often called the night builder because of how powerfully it enhances sleep-based recovery. In the next part, we'll reveal what that second vitamin is, how it works with vitamin D to build strength, and the specific evening habits that turn your sleep in a true muscle-building therapy. Now that we've talked about vitamin D, the daytime activator, let's look at the second vitamin, the one I like to call the night builder. This nutrient works quietly while you sleep, directing calcium into your muscles and bones, calming your nervous system and helping your body fully relax so it can repair deeply. That vitamin is vitamin K2. Most people have heard of vitamin K1, found in leafy greens and known for blood clotting, but very few understand the incredible role of vitamin K2. Think of it as the traffic controller for calcium in your body. While vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium from your food, vitamin K2 decides where that calcium goes. Without calcium can end up in the wrong places, like arteries and joints, instead of where you really need it, your bones and muscles. When calcium is properly guided into the right places, your muscle fibers can contract and repair smoothly. That's why vitamin K2 is so critical for maintaining strength, especially as you age. It keeps your tissues flexible, your bones strong, and your muscles nourished. And when combined with vitamin D, the two create a powerful synergy. Vitamin D opens the door, and vitamin K2 shows calcium where to go. Now, here's what's remarkable. Vitamin K2 doesn't just support physical repair, it also plays a vital role in your nightly rest. It helps regulate inflammation in the body, allowing you to sleep more deeply and wake up feeling truly restored. Many men don't realize that nighttime inflammation, especially in the joints and muscles, is one of the biggest reasons they wake up feeling stiff or sore. Vitamin K2 quietly works on this while you rest. Let's talk about where to get it. Nature provides beautiful, natural sources of vitamin K2, mainly from fermented foods and grass-fed animal products. The richest natural source is a Japanese food called natto, fermented soybeans. Now, I know the flavor is an acquired taste, but just a small portion a few times a week can work wonders. Other good sources include grass-fed butter, aged cheese, egg yolks, and liver from healthy animals. For those who prefer supplements, look for vitamin K2 MK7. That's the form your body absorbs best. Timing is also important because vitamin K2 supports your repair and relaxation cycle. It's best taken in the evening, about an hour before bed, ideally after your last light meal. It's fat-soluble like vitamin D, so take it with a small portion of healthy fat, maybe a few almonds, a slice of avocado, or a teaspoon of olive oil. This helps the vitamin absorb efficiently and begin its quiet work during your sleep cycle. Now, I want to share something that surprises many people. Vitamin K2 also supports your heart. When calcium is deposited correctly, your arteries stay flexible, your circulation improves, and your muscles receive better oxygen while you rest. That's why people who maintain good K2 levels often notice that they not only grow stronger but also recover faster and have more energy the next day. It's almost like your body thanks you for giving it exactly what it needed all along. When you combine vitamin D in the day and vitamin K2 at night, your body enters a balanced cycle. One nutrient awakens and prepares your system, while the other restores and rebuilds. Together, they help you wake up refreshed, stronger, and clearer in mind. But remember, these vitamins don't work in isolation. They rely on your lifestyle choices, your evening habits, and the rhythm of your body. Your nightly strength building depends on what you do in the few hours before bed, the foods you eat, the light you expose yourself to, and even your mental state before sleep. In the next part, we'll explore those exact evening habits, simple yet powerful rituals that activate your body's natural repair system, enhance these vitamins' effects, and help you wake up stronger every morning. Now that you know how vitamin D and vitamin K2 work together, let's talk about how you can help these two remarkable nutrients do their job even better. Through your evening habits, you see, vitamins can only work with what you give them. They need the right environment inside your body, and that environment is created by your choices before bed. Many people don't realize that muscle repair and regeneration happen most powerfully between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. That's your body's natural healing window. During that time, your cells are busy producing growth and repair hormones, restoring glycogen in your muscles, and building new protein structures. But if your body is busy digesting a heavy meal, or if your mind is full of stress, that repair process is delayed, sometimes even switched off. So, one of the most important things you can do for your body after 50 is to stop eating at least 3 hours before bed. Give your digestive system time to rest before you lie down. If you eat too close to bedtime, your body spends its energy digesting instead of repairing. You might sleep, but you won't recover. Instead, have your last meal earlier in the evening, something light but nourishing. Include a small portion of healthy fat, some steamed vegetables, and perhaps a clean source of protein like lentils, eggs, or fish. That way, your body has all the amino acids and nutrients ready before sleep begins. Now, let's talk about another hidden factor that affects nighttime strength: blue light exposure. Our modern world is filled with artificial light, phones, TVs, computers. These lights send a confusing signal to the brain telling it that it's still daytime. When that happens, your body delays the release of melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to rest, heal, and rebuild. So if you want to truly wake up stronger, dim the lights at least an hour before bed. Let your body return to its natural rhythm. You can even step outside and look at the night sky for a moment. It reminds your brain that the day is done. Breathing also plays a powerful role in this. When you take slow, deep breaths before sleep, you calm your nervous system and shift your body into what's called the parasympathetic state. That's the healing mode. It's when blood flow increases to your muscles, digestion slows, and your cells begin the repair process. Try this simple ritual as you lie down. Take 10 slow breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth, and thank your body for the work it's done that day. Gratitude and relaxation trigger physical healing more deeply than most people imagine. Now let's bring this back to the vitamins. When you combine calm breathing, early dinners, dim lighting, and a small dose of vitamin K2 with healthy fat before bed, you're creating perfect conditions for repair. And during the day, when you get gentle sunlight and take your vitamin D, you're building the foundation for strong nighttime recovery. Everything in nature works in rhythm: day and night, work and rest, effort and recovery. The human body follows the same pattern. When you align with it, you no longer have to fight fatigue or weakness. Your body begins to restore itself naturally. This is why some men notice that after just a few weeks of following this simple rhythm, early meals, sunlight, proper vitamins, and restful sleep, their energy rises, their mood lifts, and they start to feel years younger. It's not about quick fixes or complicated routines. It's about respecting the laws of nature, feeding your body when it needs energy and allowing it to heal when it needs rest. In the final part of this talk, we'll bring it all together. I'll show you how to create a simple nightly routine that combines these principles: timing, mindset, and nutrition, so you can truly wake up stronger, more vital, and ready for life each morning. Now, let's bring everything together, because information is powerful, but it only transforms you when it's put into practice. What I'd like to share now is a simple nightly routine that helps your body build muscle, restore energy, and repair itself deeply, all while you sleep. You see, the human body is remarkable. Every cell, every tissue has the intelligence to renew itself. But that intelligence only works when you live in harmony with your body's natural rhythm. For men over 50, that rhythm becomes even more important, because your body is no longer just reacting to the day, it's relying on your choices to restore balance at night. So let's imagine a typical evening done right. You finish your dinner early, perhaps around 6:30 or 7 p.m. It's a simple, nourishing meal: some steamed vegetables, a small piece of fish or beans, maybe a drizzle of olive oil, and a handful of nuts. You stop eating there. You give your body those 3 quiet hours to digest before bedtime. As the evening unfolds, you dim the lights around your home. You might switch off the bright overhead bulbs and instead use a lamp with a soft, warm glow. You turn off the television and put away the phone. The world outside grows quiet, and so does your mind. You take a few slow breaths, maybe stretch your body gently. releasing any tightness from the day. You feel grateful, grateful for your health, for the strength you still have, and for the chance to care for your body naturally. Around this time, you take your vitamin K2 supplement, perhaps with a teaspoon of healthy fat like avocado or olive oil. That simple action signals to your body, it's time to restore. You trust that while you rest, these nutrients will guide calcium into your muscles and bones, helping them repair and grow stronger. And earlier that day, perhaps after breakfast, you had already taken your vitamin D3 or spent some time outdoors in the sunshine. That sunlight soaked into your skin, filling your body with the energy it needs to support your nighttime repair. Together, these two vitamins form a complete cycle. Light by day, strength by night. As you lie down to sleep, you take 10 slow breaths. You might even repeat quietly to yourself, "My body knows how to heal. My body is rebuilding." These simple words, combined with deep relaxation, switch on your parasympathetic nervous system, the state of healing and regeneration. Your heart rate slows, your blood flow increases to your muscles, and your body begins its beautiful, intelligent work of restoration. And while you sleep, your cells begin to knit themselves together again. The micro tears in your muscles from movement and effort are repaired. Your nervous system resets. Your hormones balance. The vitamins you've nourished your body with guide that entire process, like quiet conductors leading a perfect orchestra. When you wake up the next morning, you don't just feel rested, you feel stronger, your joints ache less, your mind feels clearer, and your energy has depth to it, not the temporary buzz of caffeine, but the steady vitality that comes from true repair. This is what health really is. Not something you chase, but something you support. And the good news is that it's never too late to begin. Whether you're 50, 60, or 70, your body still listens to what you do. It still responds to nourishment, sunlight, rest, and calmness. You can't stop the years, but you can absolutely slow down the effects of aging by working with your body instead of against it. When people ask me, "Where do I start?" I always say, start with rhythm. Go to bed a little earlier. Step into the morning sun for 10 minutes. Keep your dinner light. Breathe deeply before sleep. Take your vitamin D during the day and your vitamin K2 in the evening. These are not complicated changes, but their impact is profound. Over time, you'll notice your posture improve, your energy last longer, and your recovery become faster. And perhaps most importantly, you'll regain something many people lose after 50, confidence in your body's ability to heal. Because the truth is, your body has never forgotten how to build, repair, and strengthen. It's only been waiting for you to give it the chance. So tonight, as you prepare for rest, remember this: health is not found in pills alone or in complex routines. It's found in peace, light, and nourishment. When you live in alignment with those simple principles, you'll not only wake up stronger, but you'll live stronger every day.